Hey guys and girls, what is going on? It is Zazzri today, and I'm bringing you Season 2, Episode number 1 of my next-gen Barcelona career mode. So starting off, we've got some transfers here. The first season I tried to make it kind of realistic. This season, we're not doing that anymore, so yeah, I know these players aren't that realistic, it's just I'm trying to make the best team possible. So yeah, the first transfer that we've got here is Sergio Aguero. The reason for that is that I found, because my ideal team is playing Suarez as an attacking midfielder, Messi in centre forward, we don't really have a backup striker. So if one of them gets injured, say Suarez gets injured, I then put someone else as an attacking midfielder, and then our only striker is Messi and he gets tired, etc. And so yeah, that's why I bought Aguero, a really good player. Iniesta, we've sold him to Bayern for 25 million. If you saw my squad report, you'd see that he was going down in his overall very quickly. And that was obviously going to be worth less and less. If you remember that, I said that he was worth 20 million. So I think selling him for 25 is very good, and especially after spending that much on Aguero, which I think is pretty fair. To be fair, he gets to about 90. I've seen him at 91. We need some extra funds to be able to replace Iniesta anyway, so this will be useful. I've got a few players in mind, but the thing is about attacking midfielders, they're a very expensive position. Them and strikers are probably the most expensive positions you can get. They just cost so much because obviously they're so valuable to the team. I was going to get Goetze, but they wanted way too much. They wanted 72 million for him, which you can see here. I just didn't have. So I bought Isco. Good attacking midfielder, can play centre mid, can play on the wings. But yeah, very good. He's 85 overall, age 22. Obviously not a realistic signing at all because he plays for Real Madrid, but 28 million I think is fair for him just because his overall does increase quite a lot and he's very young. I'm not sure if I blame him as an attacking midfielder or as a central midfielder just because he can play in both, and I like some of his passing and dribbling stats, and I think that he might complement someone like Busquets really well because you've got a big midfielder that wins you the ball, and then you've got Isco who can actually do stuff with it once it's back. Now this one, I don't know why I did this, I just kind of felt like it. I'm going to swap Pedro for Di Maria and 19 million. Di Maria obviously has had an incredible season last year, and I just felt like I wanted someone a bit better than Pedro. I know Pedro does play quite a lot in real life, but Di Maria is faster, he can play in a few different positions. He can actually play centre forward just because, and central midfielder. If you look at the positions that you can play in. I just wanted a bit of a change, and I thought, what, let's go for it. We've got a bit of money left over, why not get a better player? I think that Di Maria is better than Pedro. And I just, I wanted to have an explosive up front. So, we'll have Hazard, Neymar, and Di Maria, and Tello fighting for the left and right wing spots. So I thought there's no point keeping Afellay. We've already got 4 players fighting for the winging positions. Might as well get rid of him. Even though it's not a lot of money, it's a little bit that can go towards scouting, whatever we need. So I thought I'd do that, and he's been sold to Sociedad for 2.2. He's worth a bit more. He's worth like 2.5. But I just thought, I'm not going to use him. I might as well sell him for something rather than holding out and getting nothing for him. So yeah, the first games are starting now. We've got Villarreal. I'm going to make sure that I do play more games this season. I know last season it was quite short because I simmed a lot of the games, but I think I'm going to play a lot more of them this season, especially because I've got an exciting team that I'm really happy about using. You can see we get off to a good start there with Messi finishing it beautifully. Very pleased with that. That made it 1-0. There you can see it's headed out by PK there. And yeah, let's look at this penalty. Ridiculous. I didn't mean to do it, I just kind of went into him. There was an early penalty that I didn't show just because he missed it so badly, but it's the same guy, Giovanni, and so he's got a penalty in the 75th minute. The controller was shaking because obviously it's a big thing. It's going to be tough to come back if they score, and I've forgotten if he does score actually now I'm watching this. But no, he doesn't again. So yeah, he definitely missed the early one, I remember that, but I was like, there's no point showing it because it wasn't a penalty at all. And yeah, that's how it ended, 1-0. So, we wish we could have more goals, but we didn't. And pretty good way to start off the season. You can see that I'm resigning as the manager of Brazil here. I just wanted to show that because, if you're unsure, I just felt like I'm not going to play this career mode for, 10 seasons. So the next big tournament's 4 years away. I'd rather become a European manager and then manage a team in the European Championships because I'm probably going to do 3 seasons. So I thought, right, let's resign as the manager of Brazil then. I just wanted to show you, before we go into this game, that I'm putting out a weak team. I just wanted to show that. By the way, in game, I swapped Adriano and Montoya's positions. It was by accident that I put them like that. Just that we are going into it with a weak team. So if you're interested, that's what I'm going to do. And the reason for that is because we've got a 1 day break, and then we've got another game. But I'm just showing how much strength and depth we've got. I mean, ter Stegen obviously will be still in the first team, but this other team, it's literally my backup team. Like these are all players that don't get into the first team. So I'm just showing how strong that team is. Really incredible. You can see Di Maria linking up with Aguero very nicely there, and Aguero is going to slot that away all day long. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with how Aguero played in this game. He didn't have as big an impact as he normally does when I play with him, which was, I was hoping he'd do a bit better, but whatever. You can see a lovely little pass, and he's going to finish that even there was a player right next to him. You can see here at the 86th minute, they're breaking through, couldn't stop them, and he puts in the back of the net. That felt like a 90th minute goal. I know it's not the 90th minute, but it felt like one of those where it's like, it didn't matter what I do, they just kept breaking through, and eventually went in the back of the net, and I was like, I just felt it coming. It was one of those when you feel the goal coming, just nothing you can do. It kind of felt like that, and but yeah, that was 1-1 just near the end. I made some changes, brought on Suarez, I think I brought on Messi, and I brought on someone else. I think I might have brought on Neymar. Not too sure about that actually. But yeah, you can see Messi though in the 89th minute does put it in the back of the net. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, that is so typical. Suarez, lovely pass to Messi. I didn't show it, but Suarez went on a lovely run as well. So it ended up 2-1. Much tougher than I thought. I thought it would be a really easy game and our B team could handle it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you our group for the Champions League. So we've got Galatasaray, Inter Milan and Basel. To be honest, it could be hard, it could be easier. I think it's more difficult than it is easy, but we should be able to get through it. So next episode we'll have some Champions League games. Hope you enjoy, guys. If you did, like rating would be appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.